Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have some project shares for Scrap Diva Designs. I am guest designing for Erica, and I showed recently the dies and stamps that she sent to me. So I made a few projects and I can't wait to show you what I made. So I will show you the dies, the stamps, and the projects I made, give you some measurements, and all of these products will be linked below in the description box. If you'd like to save 10%, you can go ahead and use my discount code strawberry10 at checkout to receive 10% off of your $10 and over order. All right, so let's get started. The first two products that I used are the stamp set, and I forgot to bring over a piece of paper. Here's kind of a scrap. So this is called the Valentine stamp set, and I used a bunch of these stamps, I think mostly in the ones that I'm going to show you today. And they're great stamps. They worked really, really well. I did heat embossing with all of the ones that I used, and they all came out perfectly. So they're really cute sayings that you could use for Valentine's Day, or a lot of them you can use anytime. It doesn't have to be like from my heart to yours. That doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day. So I used that, and I also used this set, which I showed my project on Instagram. If you follow me there, you probably saw it already. But this is called the 3D mailbox, and this was really fun to put together because, well, when I put it together, I hadn't seen anybody else's yet, so I just kind of, figured it out on my own. But lots of other people, well, not lots, but there are a few other examples out there, so you could see the different varieties. And Erica showed one that she made too. So very, very fun, and I think it came out really cute. So let me show you my project. I made this cute little mailbox, right? I decided to go kind of shabby chic with the projects that I'm going to share with you today. So I used mostly Irala Mija shop digital papers from Etsy. She sells really beautiful, like shabby chic kind of papers, and it's so nice to have digital papers because you could just print out, whatever you need at any time if you purchase them. So I used a vanilla color AC cardstock for the base of the mailbox, and then used the floral paper for the layering pieces. And I think they look really nice together. I love that there's stitching detail on these. On the back, I used a piece of light blue textured cardstock just to reinforce it. It didn't really need it, and I didn't want to use my pattern paper there, but just a nice little touch. And then it does come with the trim piece with the eyelet edge, but I did add some mini rickrack as well, and this is just regular rickrack from Hobby Lobby in the trim section. The die set does come with the word post, with the shadow piece, and with the letters, and I just kind of use the same color, but one's just plain paper and the other one is glitter. And then these hearts are from a different die set, not from this particular one, but I thought they looked really cute on the little 3D mailbox. And then this is a little cut apart from Dolce from Frank Garcia, and I did use that paper for some other projects as well, but I thought the colors went perfectly too. And I love this little image. That's one of my favorites. The look inside I stamped from Erica's stamp set, and it's cute because it's got little like eyebrows and eyes over it, or for the O, and I thought that was a nice little touch. And I put that there just so whoever gets this knows that there are goodies inside. And the way to open it is from the bottom. It comes with a flap that you don't glue shut, and it just opens just like that. So I just put in some little pieces of ephemera, some from Dolce. Actually, they might all be from Dolce. This one I made myself, and I had in my stash of ephemera from that collection. So I thought that would be a fun way to share little bits of ephemera with the crafty friend. And as you can see, it's a nice deep box. It's kind of like the size of a candy heart box or conversation heart box. Let me measure it for you to give you an idea. So from top to bottom, including that back piece, it's about 5¼ inches long, but the box itself is 3 3/4. And then from side to side, it's about 2 5/8, and then depth-wise, it's a little over 1, maybe 1 1/8. So a really cute way to present a box of goodies. I bet you could even fit in a box of conversation hearts and just, you know, leave it at that. So how adorable, right? Of course, you could use this for any holiday, and you know, I think this is very Valentine-y, the way I made it with the hearts and everything, but I think this would be fun, like I said, for any holiday, even like a birthday. So that's my first project, and let's move on to the next one. So the next one is called the Wavy Tag Set. And this comes in 3 different sizes. You get all 3 of them, and each one comes with 2 pieces. It comes with the background piece that has the eyelet scallop trim, and then the inset banner that's stitched. And it does have a score line here, so you can fold it there. It comes with the 3 different sizes, like I said, big, medium, and small. So I had fun like coming up with different things to do with this. The first thing I made is just kind of like a little banner for a straw. How cute, right? This is the small size, and this one measures about 3.5 by not even to 1 3/4 maybe. So again, I used the Arala Mija shop paper for the inset of the banner, and I did use Erica's stamp for Be My Valentine. I love that stamp. Isn't that pretty? It's just got such nice details. I love the line with the little flourish in the middle there, and then it has the heart on the in between the B and the My. So I used some platinum embossing powder from Ranger, and it just worked beautifully. I used regular 80-pound cardstock, just white cardstock for the eyelet part itself. I ran it through my die cutting machine 2 or 3 times just to make sure all the little holes poked out easily, and they did. This was a straw that I picked up at Dollar Tree, and these are the little Valentine picks that you can get at Dollar Tree now. Mine are older, but they have them this year too, and I just stuck them in the top of the straw. If you put 2 in, they stay really nicely like this, and it's just a nice decoration. So you could use this as a straw and then, you know, put these out for like a party, and then you'd have toothpicks too at the top. So I thought that was a fun idea. I just used some glue to stick this together because it's a paper straw and paper, so some white glue worked perfectly. And the banner you could do either this way, or you can do it, you know, this way, depending on how you stamp it. I just did it, you know, going in that direction. So how cute is that, right? So that is one of the projects I made with the tag set. I also made it into a little card, and I whipped up an envelope to go with it as well. I used my We Are Memory Keepers punch board, the 321 or 123 punch board, and then I just made a little Valentine card. And looking back, I should have had it with the opening going this way, so it would open like a typical card, but I have it going backwards, but that's okay. So I used 2 of the stamps from the stamp set, the cute little Cupid pointing that way, and then the interlocking hearts. And when I die cut the inset out, I did score it there on the score line that's already there, so the tag would open. And I did add some tea dye Distress Oxide on the edges to distress it a little bit. So I did the eyelet part twice, and I glued them together right there up into the seam, so it's like a little card. And then Happy Valentine's Day is from the stamp set as well, and I just used an oval die just to cut that out. And I thought this was a cute little card to go into some Valentine mail, and you know, with the coordinating envelope. I thought that was really pretty and shabby chic, and yeah, just another way to do it. And this one I think is the medium size. Yeah, so this one is it's about 4 1/4 inches long by just about 2 inches tall. So I kind of have to glue that a little bit more, I'm noticing, but I'll do that later on. So super cute, right? So that's my second project with that die set. And then I also made a little tag flip. I thought that would be fun. And again, I have it going this way, but you could have it going this way depending on how you arrange your pieces. So I cut this part out several times to make the different tags for the tag flip. And then I punched holes with my Crop-A-Dial and added some heart eyelets. And these are little enclosures or closures that I got from scrapbook.com. Hold on a second, let me get those and I'll show you. They're the cinch plastic loop binding, but you don't need to use a cinch. They just kind of like you know, close individually. So I like the colors, and that's why I picked them up. So I used 2 of those aqua ones for the little binding of my tag flip. And then I did stamp Valentine's Day Express February 14th for America's Stamp Set. Looks so cute, doesn't it? And then I used some wired trim that I got from Factory Direct Craft. These are little gemmies from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. And then this is an older sticker from I forget where. I've had it in my Valentine's stash for a while, so I just used that. Again, the Arala Mija Shop paper. And yeah, so let me just show you the tag flip. I backed each of the tags with some pink paper as well. So this tag flip just has like little samples of embellishments on each page, and then I added just a sticker sentiment on the side as well. So this one says "You have my heart," and I added some arrow paper clips. The next page says "Be mine Valentine," and these are some little lip stickers. And then the next one says "I like you," and these are little conversation heart stickers. These are from Michael's. I remember that from my stash. And this one says "Heart Day," and these are buttons that came from Target a couple of years ago. And that's the last page. And the last page I did put the eyelets trim on the outside as well, just to kind of frame the whole thing. So what a cute idea to make for a little tag flip, right? And this is the biggest size of the tags. This one is, let's see, it's about 4 3/4 inches long, and then 2 1/4 inches wide. So you can see the different sizes and how versatile they are. You could even make these into like a banner, you know, if you hung them this way and then strung them together, that would look really pretty, like they were kind of, you know, moving with the wind. So that's my next project. And then we have just, I think, one more I want to show you today. Yes. And then I'll get back to others next time. This one is called the Heart Circle Nesting Set. So it comes with the 3 different size circles and an inner circle for each one as well. So this is what it looks like, and it cuts out the scallop circle with little hearts on it and like an eyelet trim on the outside. It's so cute. And then there's stitching around the center, and if you wanted to make it a frame, you can leave the coordinating circle size in it, and that'll cut out a frame. But if you just want, you know, like a doily, you would leave that out. But then again, you can use the circle inside to layer on top of it. So that's what I did for the ones that I'm going to show you pretty much. So there are 3 different sizes, like I said, good for bag toppers as well. So this is the first one. This is the largest. How pretty is that, right? I used that same vanilla AC cardstock for the background, and then for the inset circle, I used some Arala Mija Shop paper. And I love that there's stitching detail on both, so it just looks really nice and finished. So the large one measures about 5.5 inches in diameter. So pretty, right? And then this is the second size, the medium one. I use light pink paper and coordinating layering paper. This one is about 4 inches in diameter. So they look nice together, actually, if you wanted to make a, you know, like a quadruple layer. And then the next one is the smallest one. Such a pretty size. It looks like a flower to me. This one measures about 2.5 inches in diameter. And this one is like a powder blue background with the same floral paper, or just, you know, the same paper line. Here's one that I didn't layer. I just wanted to cut out to show you what it looks like without layering. It's still beautiful. And I do love the hearts on the inside, the stitching, the scallops, the eyelet. I mean, what more could you want in a pretty little doily shape? So I love this, and I'm looking forward to using this in more projects. So that's all I have to share with you today. Again, the products will be linked down below, along with my coupon code will be down below as well, strawberry10. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Erica, for sending me all of these wonderful products. I had a lot of fun making everything. So I'll be back soon with more crafty videos and more from Scrap Diva Designs. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.